So we have just gotten some crazy news about the Bitcoin ETF approval. So this spot ETF approval, as we know, is expected to be approved in January. So this is January currently. We have gotten the date of January 10th, but in this video we'll be looking at if the Bitcoin spot ETF approval will be by January 10th or when the expected date of this approval will be. So let's get right into the video and let's head over to our screen. So we are now over at our screen, and as you can see, we have pulled up an article on investors.com, and it says crypto stocks rally on report Bitcoin ETF regulatory approvals could arrive this week. So people are saying that this week could be the week that we see this Bitcoin ETF approval. So let's read the first line. It says Bitcoin and crypto stocks rebounded Thursday on report by Fox Business late Wednesday that federal regulators could issue spot Bitcoin ETF approval as soon as Friday. So Friday is tomorrow, so the 5th. We could possibly see this approval by tomorrow ahead of the expected deadline of January 10th. So January 10th was expected to be the approval date by tons of people on the internet, but we are now speculating that this spot ETF approval could come as soon as tomorrow. Again, this is not confirmed. This is by people from the internet, but people are speculating that this deadline could be as soon as tomorrow. So as soon as Friday that we are expecting this approval. So let's read any other crypto article that helps us determine when we could see this ETF approval. So let's take a look at this article. It says Bitcoin rebounds above 44K as spot Bitcoin ETF approval looks increasingly likely. So we are increasing the chances of this approval, and we are getting closer and closer to seeing this approval. It says Bitcoin BTC Thursday rebounded to $44,500 as investors shrugged off yesterday's flash crash and remained optimistic a U.S. spot Bitcoin exchange traded fund ETF approval is around the corner. While a Wednesday Matrix report warning about a potential rejection may have helped trigger a quick 10% tumble in Bitcoin, the majority of observers continue to expect the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission's (SEC) to approve applications possibly as soon as Friday. So Friday, as we all know, is tomorrow, and we could possibly see this approval by tomorrow. And again, this is just the expected date, so don't rely on this date totally. And we can see some tweets by Eric Balkunas that SEC is giving final comments as we speak. Then issuers will resubmit their final 19B-4S and S1 soon after. So I mean, this is definitely as close as to done as we've been, but no official approval as far as we know. So we have no official approval as of now, but we are getting even closer and closer to getting this Bitcoin ETF approval. So again, this may be by tomorrow, so tomorrow could be Friday and we could see this tomorrow, but we can also see this on the 10th or in the range of the 5th and 10th. So we could possibly see this is the week that most likely we will see this Bitcoin ETF approval approved, and we could see this ETF being taken place and also the crypto market also booming because of these reports. And we could also see another major bull run in Bitcoin like we've seen before. So let's take a look at Bitcoin on coinmarket.com real quick. So Bitcoin is currently trading at $43,682, and in the 1 hour we are currently down by 1.22%, 24 hours up 2%, 7 days up 3%. So let's take a look at Bitcoin real quick. So as we can see, we are seeing quite a bit of movement in Bitcoin. In today we have seen around $2,000 of volatility just in a matter of day. Our 24-hour volume today is around $33 billion, which is down by 28% from yesterday. And if we look at the 7-day, we can see we are up by 3.11%. And if we look at the first days of the week, we were kind of pretty stable, but then we had this great bull run starting of this year. So on the 1st is where we saw this increasing huge bull run. So this was around the starting of the bull run. So this is where the first drop started, and we saw this huge bull run going all the way up to 45.8k. So we saw prices up to 45.8k right here, and then we saw this pretty steady out, and then we also saw a big dump on the 3rd. So on January 3rd, early morning is when we saw this dump from around 45k to almost around 41k. So you can't see this here, but let's look at the low here. We went as low as $40,813. So as you can see here, we have $40,813 during this time, and we have seen a pretty huge dump, but we are on the way to revive ourselves, and we are on the way to getting back on track. And after this Bitcoin ETF approval, we will be booming soon. So that's about it for this video, guys. In this video, we talked about how we could see this Bitcoin spot ETF approval as soon as tomorrow, so as soon as Friday, and this could be potentially delayed, but we are likely to see this approval during this week, and this could be the week that we see this approval. So that's it for this video, guys. If you like this video, please hit the thumbs up button, and also comment down below of what type of videos I should create, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. So that's it for this video, guys. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one.